because I don't need anybody's money. It's nice. I don't need anybody's money. I'm using my own money. I'm not using the lobbyists. I'm not using donors. I don't care. I'm really rich. I'll show you that in a second.
It's all BS, of course, but to MAGA, they can't see through it.
People are just so sick and tired of the big, huge billionaires controlling everything and telling us what to do, and everybody's tired of it.
Do you think people are turning on Trump because he's a billionaire?
No.
Incredible. Just absolutely incredible. Our fellow Americans, who have more in common with migrants than billionaires, continue licking the boot of their oppressor.
I never would have imagined, as an American and as a soldier, that we would live in a country in my lifetime where we would feel like we have to self-censor what we say, that we couldn't criticize our own government for fear of them labeling us as a domestic terrorist. But this is the country that we live in.
Thanks, Russian stooge, on the domestic terrorist front.
Calling people like her and I and all these people here like we're domestic terrorists or something, that's just ridiculous.
What do you think about at CPAC? They had a big banner that said, "We are domestic terrorists."
Ladies and gentlemen, we are all domestic terrorists. Please welcome.
If that's what they're going to call us, then I'm proud of it.
Wait, so which one is it? Do y'all take offense to it or embrace it? It reminds me of when they told different precincts during the 2020 election to stop the count, but also keep on counting. I mean, the jokes write themselves here.
In the 2016 campaign, Donald Trump called his wife ugly, and then Ted Cruz still endorsed him.
It kind of slipped out. I mean, he might have thought it, but
well, he thought it, he said it, and then Ted Cruz was like, it's just my wife, whatever.
So, hey, sometimes it slips out,
Yeah. But do you think he should have endorsed him afterwards? Endorsed Donald Trump after he said that?
Well, he must have liked him enough to, just because he said that.
Maybe liked him a little more than his wife, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
A nice reminder of how pathetic this man is.
Trump retweeted this image. Cruz's wife in an unflattering pose next to Melania Trump.
But you mess with my wife, you mess with my kids, that'll do it every time. Donald, you're a sniveling coward, and leave Heidi the hell alone.
I am not in the habit of supporting people who attack my wife and attack my father.
So will you support him as the nominee?
I'm going to beat him for the nomination.
That's not
he is not.
On his Facebook page this afternoon, Cruz wrote, "After many months of careful consideration, of prayer, and searching my own conscience, I have decided that on Election Day, I will vote for the Republican nominee, Donald Trump."
Hi, this is Ted Cruz calling. I was calling to encourage you to come out and vote on Election Day. This election is critical for the direction of our country, and I urge you to come out and support freedom.
Why don't you talk to the president the way you talk to my brother, Ted? You afraid of him? You think he'll smack you down at home?
Oh,
is that
yeah,
what it is?
I'm
like he's shutting you up in the primary?
Cuomo's. You guys
not
are
the
really
Cuomo's.
tough.
I'm talking about the president. My brother's not the president. I'm talking about the president, the one who called you a liar, the one who said your wife was ugly.
A good question that he cannot answer.
Despite a promised new tone of unity, the same old Trump came out the moment he went off script, repeating lies of a stolen election and blaming Democrats for his legal troubles.
A perfect encapsulation of republicanism. We must band together only if it favors me and just me and our side. This, of course, has a direct carryover with his loyalists.
How much do you love this country?
With all my heart.
Yeah. Back to the truck over here. I see that's Trump. He's peeing on the president of the United States here.
Yes, he is. I've had that on there for a while now, but one of my new ones that I like is this one up here with the gecko.
What is
gecko that? Trump. So you could save 20 to 40% more on everything by switching back to Trump. So.
And that's in reference to
the Geico or the Geico, the gecko on the Geico commercials. So, but
yeah, what is the last thing? What is FAF here?
FAFO.
FAFO. What is FAFO here?
Brown, find out. Yeah. So, I mean, Yeah, sometimes, I guess, yeah, straight to the point, and I guess I probably should change the wording a little bit or something, but
You think it's like not as family friendly or something as it could be?
Yeah, I mean it's not spelled out.
Right.
So
right.
I mean, there's some people that know what it means, and most of the people don't. But
And there's a target on there, and so that's kind of like
that's why it's stating that you mess around with
You could
me
get-
or the family,
get shot.
You'll find out what that is. So, but
yeah, you could.
He told them, quote is on the screen, when you catch somebody in a fraud, you're allowed to go by very different rules.
You'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength and you have to be strong. You fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
Who could possibly forget Trump and his camp riling up a mob to storm the Capitol, all based on a lie he would later admit to knowing the full truth of? The results of the 2020 election and how he lost, making him, of course, what he absolutely hates being labeled, a loser.
What were you doing there January 6th?
Supporting Trump.
Okay. Do you think that the other people there were there with Antifa?
Oh, absolutely. There's people there with Antifa.
Let me ask you a question. Why would Antifa want to disrupt the certification of the vote for president who they would support?
Well, I don't know if they would support him or not.
Oh, you think there's a chance that Antifa wanted Trump to still win?
Well, no. I just think he was done by the Democrats. That Antifa was by the Democrats.
But they would have wanted Biden to be sworn in eventually.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So why would they have it, stormed the Capitol?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYTsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day. Calling out elite people in comedy should be the rule of thumb.
I think Donald Trump's hair is actually another creature.
Yeah.
The hair's like going, good night, Donald. Good night, Donald. Here we go.
Maybe it goes out. It goes out and makes money while he's asleep.
There is something about punching down that feels taboo, and punching up is the way to go.
Crack's not really my thing, but if it was, it would be fine if I was on that side.
Wow.
Don Jr.'s on coke.
We won with poorly educated. I love the poorly educated. I'm a very stable genius.
It is very important, the work that the Jordan Kleppers are doing, the work that the Good Liars are doing, the work that our team here at the Turks are doing, and many more.
What he does, he secretly puts the marker on the end of the putter, and then he looks like he's marking it, but really, now the mark is 3 feet closer. That's a way easier putt.
He cheats a lot. That if you cheat at golf, you cheat at life. The saying goes for Donald Trump.